Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Behind Her Brand Monday Morning Brew. In case this is your first time, my name is Kimberly DeShields-Spencer, and I'm the founder of Behind Her Brand. And I'm in a different place today, so the background's going to look a little different, but I am nonetheless very excited about our conversation for today. So today, I started to think about what I wanted to cover today, and it led me back to a question that I'm often asked. And I thought this would be a really, really great brew for, again, feedback from each of you. Many people in my life know that my family and I have been going through something pretty hard and trying over the last few years. And I've had a couple ladies ask me over the last few months, how do you keep a smile on your face? How do you keep wanting to pour into other women? How do you keep doing this, that, and the other? And I've been sitting with that question, and I always answer them, in the ways that I do. But I don't know. It started to hit me a little bit different over the last couple of days, and I realized something. And again, love your feedback. I'm a big believer in that we decide every single day how we choose to show up in every situation, in every conversation, in every experience that we encounter. We get a chance to choose. There are some days, and I told one of them this, and I was being completely real. I said, there are days where I just need to cry. So I cry in the car. And I listen to worship music. I might listen to some praise music. I might listen to just some fun music, whatever it might be. But I'll listen to something. Sometimes I just cry. And then I show up at my appointment and I wipe my face and I go in and I have a great meeting. And I remember she asked me, she says, in doing that, is that being fake? And I said, what do you mean? She goes, well, like a lot of times people smile when life is lifing and things are not good. And I said, no, it's not. It's all in your decision. I said, I decide that I needed to let some things out, so I cried. When I go in and I smile and I meet someone and I have a good conversation, I'm making a decision in that moment to enjoy that moment. I'm making a decision to enjoy that conversation, to enjoy that person's company, and if it's a business situation, to enjoy that business encounter. I'm making a decision. When you look at your life right now and the things that you are encountering in every facet of your life, whether it's health, spiritual, marital, relationship, friendship, whatever it might be, have you ever really stopped and thought about the results that I'm getting right now, the experiences that I'm experiencing right now, is the result of the decisions that I'm making? Are you choosing to be forgiving, or are you choosing to hold a grudge? Are you choosing to be loving, or are you choosing to be hateful? Are you choosing to entertain gossip, or are you choosing to entertain, I would say, non-gossip? That's the only word I can come up with right now. But are you choosing to pursue everything that God has given you? Or are you choosing to be comfortable in fear, comfortable in what feels familiar? Are you choosing to live your life every day in a way that God would look down at you and say, man, you really and truly lived out every second I gave you? Or are you choosing to live life seeing every obstacle and everything in your way? We get a chance to choose every single day how we want to show up in everything that we encounter. And when you really think about it that way, in my personal opinion, it allows you to live a much more real and honest life. Like, I'm never going to feel bad for smiling, even if things are challenging in my personal life, because I believe in feeling what I need to feel. And I believe in being honest in those feelings. I decide if I want to stay in a place of sadness. I decide if I want to stay in a place of happiness. I decide if I need to take a moment and just say, oh, I just need to let it out. I decide if I just want to dance it out. I make that decision. When you look at your business today, what decisions are you making right now that are impacting you one way or the other? When you look at your nonprofit ministry, the people that you're engaging with, it all comes down to our decisions. And when it all comes down to our decisions, if you really think about what I'm getting ready to say, align it up with what you're experiencing today. When you look at every decision you make and the results that you're getting, it will put you in a place of self-responsibility, self-accountability, really and truly analyzing and taking in account that, you know what, if I'm not getting the results that I really want in my life, in my relationships, in my walk with God, in my health, in my whatever it might be, am I the one that is the issue? Because I do believe that oftentimes we can be the problem and the solution at the same time. We can be the one that's hindering ourselves, but we can also be the one that introduces the solutions that we need. It all comes down to our decisions. And if you ever just take a second and pause and think about where your life is today, look at all the situations that are surrounding you. If you take a minute and just think about the decisions that you're making, you're going to find where there are gaps. You're going to find, okay, you know what, maybe I could be doing this differently. And to me, when you really take accountability for that, you can show up differently. You can show up more creatively this business. You can show up in a way that might be more patient. You can show up in a way that might be more intentional. You can show up in a way that you can say, you know what, I am resting over here, so let me push myself in a different kind of way. You'll find the things that you need to self-adjust so that you can show up more honest in the ways that you want to. So I'm gonna circle this back. When I got asked those questions, and I get asked that question often, um, I find, and this is just my truth, and I would love to hear what your truth is, that I can live a much more honest life when I make the decisions that really honor where I'm at and who I am and what I need in that moment. I don't feel like I need to put a mask on. I don't feel like I need to be fake. I don't feel like I need to be like, let me fake so that I can get through the situation. No, I believe when we make decisions that really honor who we are, honor the space that we're in, and we honor our real feelings, you, in my opinion, you don't hold on to all the things that you used to maybe hold on to. For example, if I'm feeling excited, I'm going to feel it all the way through. If I'm feeling challenged or sad, I'm going to feel that all the way through so I can really feel everything I need to feel. It's a decision. And I get the chance to decide how long I stay in that. I wake up every day and I make a choice. Am I going to have a really good day intentionally? Am I going to think about everything that's not going right? Or am I going to focus on the things that are? Am I going to focus on all the amazing things that God has in front of me? Or am I going to focus on the things that I wish I had happening? Where is my focus going to go? And where is my decisions going to lead me? That's how I encounter every single day. And some days are great, and some days my decisions don't lead me where I want to go. Okay. And that's just the truth. And then I just try again another day. So I want to challenge you on examining the decisions that you're making right now in your life and asking yourself, where are they leading you today? Are they leading you in a place of comfort and non-growth? Are they leaving you in a place of, you know what, I'm ready to take some chances? Are they leading you to reconciliation with someone? Are they leading you to be more loving to someone? Where are your decisions leading you? And you'll always know where they're leading you by the fruits that you are harvesting. You'll always see what your decisions are birthing around you and within you. Okay. So I would love to ask this one question. Right now, if I was to ask you, where are your decisions leading you? If you're comfortable, I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And if that question is too personal, I would love to ask you right now, what is one thing that you're proud of that you are making a decision on that is leading you in a place that you're like, man, I'm excited about where I'm going because of this decision that I made? Share some of that as well. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing day, but also a very productive and good and fun week coming up. All right, ladies, you guys have a great day and we will talk soon.